Large rig is by far my favorite monument, especially as a solo, and this is mainly because of how easy it is to grub other full kits. Today I'm going to be showing you some of the strategies I use, as well as breaking down my thought process in the heat of the moment when getting into fights. This wipe I lived as close as possible to the rig to see how many rigs I could grub in just 2 nights of playing. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Majority of this was streamed on my Twitch, so feel free to check that out, and let's take it back to the beach. Alright boys, it is Friday. At the time I'm recording this. I'm actually going to commentate over the first half of this video because my mic was on the floor and you can't hear anything that I say. Basically, I spawned in a day late on the server. This was a weekly server, so this was Friday. I knew I wanted to live next to one of the rigs, so the first thing I did was I farmed up a bunch of scrap by hitting the roads, and then I rushed one of the fishing villages. Luckily, I found some fins on the way there, which really helped out. Once we got to fishing village, we bought the diving mask and then we bought the diving tank. First thing I set out to do was to do pump quest. I'm going to skip that in the video because we all should know it's 2025 what the pump quest is. You get a shotgun from it and a bunch of comps. One of the better reasons why pump quest is so good at the beginning is because once you're able to recycle all those comps you get around 300 to 400 scrap, which gets you really close to tier 2. After I recycled, I kind of made my way over to the corner of the map where large rig was, and I tried to find a build spot where I could build as close as possible. Once I decided on that area, I put down a bag, put down a shack, and farmed up for a 2x1, and we put down the starter as soon as we possibly could before heading out to the first rig. Once we got that 2x1 down, I transferred all the loot immediately from the shack into a barrel. Now, I ran into the closest neighbors near me. These guys seem like they were kind of running the area. One of them was on the roof, like roof camping the fuck out of me at first. But there was a shop they had up that I could access without a drone. So I bought a quick P2 off of them for really cheap, cheap amount of sulfur. I forget how much it was, but it was super cheap. This was going to make it a little bit easier for us to have a fallback gun in case the first rig we go to didn't work out. Now, I don't show it in the video, but large rig had just spawned. I kind of had a feeling I was going to be the first one here because I already had a boat. And I genuinely couldn't really see anybody else pulling up. The hardest part about grubbing rig is literally being first. And I was pretty confident we were first. Once we got to the top, I rushed the vent route. If you're not familiar with large rig, this is by far the best route. If you do rig all the time, this is very obvious. I always take a left in the vent and I go up this hop-up way. It just makes it a little bit easier when you're countering, but again, I am first, so once I got to vent, I kind of just waited for someone to pull up, which didn't take long since the server was decently popped. Now I could tell pretty quickly just by the gunshots that it was a pump guy, aka another grub. But then this also followed up by an SKS and another gun, so the pump guy kind of gave away my position, and I kind of resorted to my box down here that's under the crane. Kind of just hoping that maybe they kill the grub and they won't check for me. Now, it's very hard to hear, but I actually hear a scrappy pull up and immediately followed by AK and M2 shots. This was actually the best case scenario for me, because I just assumed the AK, the M2, the scrappy people were going to clean up all the kills here, and they would not have a clue that I'm here behind this box, since rig kind of just spawned. Now at this point, I was kind of just waiting for them to call in heavies, and once they do, you can tell because the Chinook heli comes from this direction every time. Now in my head, I'm hoping once the heavy scientists start shooting, that's when I make my way up to the crane. I'm asking my jumps with like the gunshots and stuff. All right up here, This guy is not looking at all. 3 AK. I see 2 people top red. I only killed 1 there. I was pretty confident I only killed 1. I knew the other guy was going to be alive. At this point, I know that there's 2 people left because I hear an AK even further away. So I'm kind of just being patient here, seeing if this guy peeks me and I can get a little freebie kill. This guy never ended up peeking me, but this guy from the crane did. I actually killed that kid on the crane right there. At this point, I know it's a 1v1, maybe a 1v2, but I'm pretty sure it's a 1v1. I head over to this, like, electrical box. There's a little jump you can do. It's kind of a skill jump. Very niche, but in this case, it was actually a really good move for me. And now I'm just kind of being patient, waiting to see if this guy makes a footstep or if I can find where this guy's at. And right there, he does make a footstep. I know he's towards, like, fake crane side. At this point, this guy isn't really peeking me. So I decided to do this jump to get on top of a propane tank. And he fries my shit. Wow. Yeah, you hear me. My reaction in the background. I was pretty sussed out by this guy. He only had like 800 hours, but you know what, like, it is what it is. Maybe I just got smoked, right? Now, on my way back, I didn't have any fins, no diving tank, nothing. I just swam back because I knew I had like 15 minutes. Maybe I can get some scraps. And sure enough, there was bodies in the water. Not quite sure how these got here, but this was like a free 2 kits plus 2 guns. Looks like another counter jumped in the water too. At this point, I'm playing pretty patient. I'm gonna see if I can kind of third party this, and I'm also trying to listen to see how many are left. Luckily for me, nobody's camping moon pool. Right here too, since I know I have no guns at the base, I drop both these guns in the water because if I end up dying here, I come back and get those guns later and it won't be so bad. Now I hear this guy on top heli and I know that the swimmer's below me. So I'm in the middle here. I knew I had to challenge one of these people, so I decided to challenge the guy on helipad. And then randomly I forgot this even happened. A hot air balloon pulls up randomly. I think this is his teammates. Catch the swimmer. Lacking. He tried to flank me pretty fast. These air balloon guys both dropped. Now there's 3 people in total on this rig. All teamed up together. I rotate over to this like bottom propane tank area, see if I can get an angle on this helipad guy. This guy is beaming the fuck out of me. I knew I had to get out of here and reposition before the other 2 push me. That shit scared the fuck out of me. Thought I was dead here, thought I killed, but I didn't. Now, I went to the opposite side of the rig to reposition and do the hop up that I was talking about earlier. I cut out a lot of it. In my head, I was still sus to that one kid that won the rig, or like was the last one up there with 800 hours. And they kept faking this scrappy like 6 times, even though I made no noise. So I just sent it up. Now these guys played it pretty safe. They never ended up pushing me, and they even looted this kid, which I was really surprised about. So at this point I'm actually just hitting barrels because I don't have any diving stuff and I need to take a boat back to base. But overall a dub because we got a couple guns out of it, so it was fine. And then we return to our 2x1 with wood doors.
What up, fuckers?
Is this face or not? Oh shit, I did hear someone. I think it should be like silencers. I don't think you should be able to craft them, hoes. That shit's way too cheap, bro. Wait, think about that. Isn't the same HQM to craft a hollow for a full heavy pot set? It's 12, right? You mean to tell me that that shit's like an 11 kill streak on Call of Duty, but on here it's like 2 barrels? No way, blue card's gone on here too, bro. We're sending it to train, bro. I don't give a fuck. Just get the fuck out of me because I'm not locked in. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm not locked in at all, bro. What am I doing?
Oh, Kicks. Hello, Kicks.
What? Who's this?
Just a fellow stream sniper. Hey, bro, you remember that video you posted of you turning on your voices volume and it was my boy saying the N-word at Outpost?
Which time was that? There's quite a few of those. And you weren't a part of that? Yeah, you weren't a part of that. Your character model's white.
Nah, I wasn't. Yeah, friends, but I wasn't there because I was sleeping and they were fucking actually.
Yeah, I know. They followed me to another server.
You know? No stream sniping though. We'll play fair.
Right. Maybe. Did you play old recoil? Damn, I mean to answer that question since I was at the fucking beach. Yeah, I did. I was not a grinder though. I just hopped on with my friends. My friends were like the Rust mains, you know? My first was like 600 hours after like we got off the fucking beach, of course. All my hours were just launch site. Old red card and shit. Back when it was worth to actually do red card at launch.
My king kicks. My king kicks. Here you go, man. My king, here. Hello, do you remember me, my friend?
I don't remember you, bro.
Hello, don't worry, man. Yes, you remember me. You're my favorite, man. Oh, look at my player model. Last video.
Are you? Yeah, you're friends with that guy?
Yes. Come on, my friend. Oh shit, my friend. I'm going down to rats.
I don't know. Are we friends, bro? You were door camping me and then followed me to another server.
My friend.
Yeah, we're friends. What's your real name then? What do I call you?
We were gonna help you.
Oh, help me!
Until
you were gonna help me back, free teleport back to my core, right?
No, seriously. Seriously, my friend. Turn on the lights, okay?
Wait, what? And you were spamming my stream in the global chat. You were just trying to help me?
No.
Oh, that wasn't you. That was someone else.
That's a lie.
Yeah, alright, bro. Alright.
That wasn't me.
Who are we going against, bro? There ain't even nobody on here.
Everything from Rick from you, bro. You are the inspiration, bro. It would be legendary to go PvP you on Rick, bro.
Alright, bro.
It would be legendary, bro.
Alright, we'll be cool, alright?
Alright, remember my name, bro. Fight Rice, hey.
I got streamer mode on, bro. What am I calling you? What's your nickname?
Call me Bobby.
Bobby, alright. I'll catch you on Rig, Bobby.
Bobby. And then call my other friend Crane. I love you, baby.
Homeboy really respawned on the beach and just immediately met up with me, bro. I hope this shit don't get out of hand, bro. I just wanted a good YouTube wipe, low key, a good solo wipe.
Now that we got the side quest out of the way, we finally got our red card. We looted it up. Nothing crazy, no insane loot. Rig was down, but like I said earlier, it's very important to be first at Rig if you want to win Rig more often. So we started heading out there, and luckily for me, it spawned while I was on my way out there. This is also another very important tip. You don't need fins, and you don't need a tank. You only need one of... You don't need any, realistically, but most of the time you want one or the other. This time I only had a tank and a hazy. And we brought our MP5, we did the normal route that we do, and we rushed to the vent, claiming the prime grub spot. This is when we hear a mini pull up towards helipad. Now this was really unlucky. I was going to go to the box I normally go to, but the scientists ended up shooting me anyways. So now I'm kind of stuck in here. I know that this group knows, but this is when I figure out this is a solo coming to take it. So I actually start going up the stairs and I try to get a little aggressive, knowing this guy's killing scientists and he's by himself. Absolutely whiffed, but that's okay. We reset, we reheal. I hear him break open the door. This is where I do the same skill jump from earlier. And I get a nice view on the door and I can kind of see where this guy goes. Now when you hear that switch, that means that they called in heavies. So I'm waiting to see what this guy does. He actually does nothing. I'm assuming he's just going to sit in there, so I get in a better spot where I can kind of get the height advantage on him, and he actually has no clue. One of the easier grubs, we kind of just took his loot, his kit, and finished off the heavies. We get the crate, we get L9C4, which is a pretty good crate, honestly.
That's us, that's us. I low-key hate countering from mound though. I'm gonna let this guy do his thing. I think there's 3 coming to counter. That guy has all the loot, right? Is that the 3rd guy who killed me? Damn, he's low-key frying them. I could definitely kill him right now, but we gotta think of the big picture here. This group is eventually gonna push him, and they're gonna win that. I'm trying to kill the group. Oh, did he just get fried by Brad? He might have. He's pissed. That shit just spawned. I think he just got fried by that shit. Pretty sure he died up there. Told you. Oh shit.
Now for the video's sake, I can just explain what happened. I was first to rig, once again, got in the prime grub spot.
This guy's in the vents below me.
End up killing the grub who tries to get here.
Whoa.
Before me. Probably really surprised I'm here this quick because I was waiting out in the water.
Anyways, back to what I was doing. Oh, hell yeah. They finna take this shit, it sounds like. Whatever. I'll let y'all get a head start on the points. Damn, yo, chat's popping. What the fuck is going on? I think there's one more. This guy fall? I think the 4th guy died, maybe? I gotta be careful, because maybe this guy had an angle I don't know about. Damn, dub though. Let's go. I'll loot that shit in a second. I gotta clear this shit. Told you. Two more. Oh my god. That guy just got pissed on. I'm sorry, bro. You just got pissed on. Oh God, I'm gonna have to fill up 2 backpacks. I think that's the move. We'll just come back for the other one or something. This is like too much loot. No, he's sitting there the whole time. Fuck. No, there's. Oh man. I hope that guy doesn't snipe me. Yeah, on God, yo, that was a good ass PvP. If we don't get no loot, fuck it. It is what it is. There's no way this guy sees me, right? Alright, moment of truth, boys. Y'all got the under, the over on the backpacks. I'm guessing 2 of them were found, and I'm gonna find 1. I feel like they didn't find 1 of them. Let's go. Alright, hold up. 1 backpack. Oh, we're chilling. Wait, I think we're chilling, bro. I think I was getting trolled. Backpack number 2. I feel like this one, oh, a little bit left. I feel like this one's gonna be taken. No, let's go. Hell yeah. Yo, we're back. We're so back. Honestly, this 3rd backpack, this is the one I thought nobody would find. Because if I was looking for a backpack, I would not look over here. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Fuck yeah. We gotta find that breach, though. Over here. Let him leave. Kill this 3rd one. It's the 3rd one. Fuck! Hey, tier 2 though. There's hella shit in here. Garage door, need that. Swing gear. Wait, it's all fire stuff. TC gone? Pies, I don't know what any of these do. Damn, there's still hella shit in here. Hey, tier 2. I don't think I need anything else from this base. Like, there's some guns, but yeah, I think this is good enough. Maybe some scrap. Good enough. 5. That makes us 3 beds. I can work with that. 3 beds I can work with. What we got in here? SAR, Tommy. Roof bed, SAR, Tommy.
Now, since I had gotten a lot of stone from that leftover raided base, I really focused on getting my base up, considering I had a bunch of kits, a bunch of guns, and that's also when I would try and get some sewing kits to make beds that I was talking about when I was at the recycler. And this is where we hit up rig one more time. Now, I don't think I was attempting to be first this time. I think I was just countering in general. I think it was super late at night, and I kind of ended up waiting a little while, which was fine, because eventually they came, of course. Now, unfortunately for me, watching this video back, not only did I hear him, but I even saw him in the corner of my screen. But sometimes it's hard to notice everything in the game, heat of the moment, which I didn't. Now at this point, the following day, I was waiting for a raid all day long. I was waiting all day long. I think I was editing, doing other stuff. I went to the store for an hour, and unfortunately, that is when I got raided. Got back on, found a raid base, and you know what? It is what it is. I wasn't able to catch the raid, but overall, the goal I set out was to grub some rigs, and honestly, I was pretty satisfied with the couple rigs that I was able to grub in just 2 nights of playing. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it and you want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments. If you weren't fucking with it, you know, be honest. I'm cool with that too. I'm actually about to go on vacation, so I won't be streaming for the next like week and a half whenever I post this. But I'm going to be trying to post shorts daily on TikTok and YouTube, so be sure to check those out. And I'm throwing in a clip after this of me grubbing rig on a different wipe. But I just thought it was a good grub, so I'm gonna throw it in there, the full thing. Yeah, we got this far. Appreciate y'all. I like with y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video.
Yo.
Are you loaded in?
I am loading in as we speak.
Okay, I bet. I'm pulling up with the fucking scrappy. I just
Holy shit.
bringing a lot of attention to our base, so I'm not gonna lie. I got 3 backpacks in this bitch though. I'm gonna grab
Oh
them
my
quick.
god.